Hey guys, it's Kobe with Rural Bible Reviews coming at you again this week with another Bible review. This week we're going to be reviewing the ESV with Creeds and Confessions in the True Tone Black. This is one of my favorite blocks. I think it's an underrated Bible, and if anyone from Crossway is watching, which I don't know if they will or not, but if you are and you want to send me the new goatskin edition, I would not complain, not one bit. That Bible is on my short list to get. I wish I would have got it when it came out the first time, but I didn't. But that's okay. I'm going to get it on this next go around. But anyway, we're going to review this one. As you can see, it comes in this box. It's a slip tone. It's actually a slip case. It's not a box. It's very beautiful. I love the design here and everything. You see where it says ESV Bible with Creeds and Confessions, True Tone Black. You see there it says English Standard Version. Here's the side of it. So it looks very nice whenever you you have it on your case, on your shelf or whatever, if you want to lay it that way. On the back here, I'll let you guys pause where you can read all about it. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to set this off to the side. For this to be a true tone, this is one of the nicest I cannot talk. One of the nicest True Tone Edition Bibles I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't feel like it's True Tone and doesn't appear like it's True Tone. As you can see, it has the perimeter stitching. It's got a grainy feel to it. Now, of course, feeling it, it's not, genuine leather or anything, but still. And what I love about it is the spine. As you can see, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raised hubs. You've got Holy Bible with Creeds and Confessions, the ESV logo, English Standard Version, and then the Crossway logo. It comes with 2 ribbons. Of course, they are your Crossway ribbons, so they are a little thin, but they are angle cut, so they're nice. There's nothing on the back. And then when you open it up, it does have a paper paste down liner with a paper in sheet. I wish they would have went with vinyl, but that's okay. But anyway, let's get into it here. And then you go from your paper cardstock here. You got like a, the mappy like paper here. And then you got your presentation page. You got your marriages, your births and adoptions, and your deaths. And you got the Holy Bible, ESV, English Standard Version containing the Old and the New Testament. And let me get to it here. This is the 2016 text edition, as you can see right there. Now, my printing is one of the first printings. This particular one is. So, anyway, but now they have it in... of course, you can still get the black True Tone edition. You can also get a brown cross design on it, and you can get the goat skin, which, of course, the goat skin is going to be much more expensive. Now, what is very neat about this Bible, which we'll get into, is the Creeds and the Confessions. That's what makes it different. The paper's not bad. I'm not 100% sure of the GSM, but we're going to get into it here. Like I say, I'm not 100% sure of the GSM, but it is very nice paper. It doesn't have a lot of show through or anything like that. Here is your title page for the Old Testament. And then here you go. So the layout is a double column paragraph edition. It does have your references in the bottom corner and your footnotes at the bottom. It is basically, the layout of this is like the Omega, if you have an Omega, with the addition of the Creeds and the Confessions in the back. So this has a 10.5 point font. Like I say, it is double column, as you can see. And it is a great rebind candidate because it is smyth sewn. That's always a feature you want to look for if it is... if it's something you're wanting to have rebound. So, but anyway, we'll flip through here. I can get it to lay a little flatter and you can see it a little bit better. It does have the gilding. It doesn't have art gilding. Of course, if you get the goatskin edition, it will. Now, the original goatskin edition, I never saw one, but versus the newer one, they say the newer goatskin is a little bit more pebbly and feels better. And they also say that the ribbons are better. I don't know how true that is, but, you know, like I said, that's what, you know, that's what people are saying. But anyway, let's flip over here and get into the other sections here that you guys can see. Sorry, I went too far there. I got distracted. All right, here is the Psalms. You can see it is, the ghosting is minimum. Like I say, I know the camera always adds ghosting, but just looking at it here, you know, with my eyes, the ghosting is very minimum. It's a great addition. I really, really do like this one. And I really recommend, if you are an ESV person, to get one of these if you don't have one. It is a black letter, so you know how much I like black letter. That is my preference. And I'm going to get over here to the New Testament so you guys can see. Again, you have your same title page, except it says the New Testament. And let me get here. We'll get over into Matthew 5. And as you see, there it is. It's black letter. Now, what makes this different is, excuse me, I got to get a drink here, is the creeds and the confessions in the back. It includes 13 historic creeds and confessions. And that's going to be, it has the Apostles' Creed, the Nicene Creed, the Athanasian Creed, the Chalcedonian definition, the Augsburg Confession, the Belgic Confession, the Articles of Religion, the Canons of Dort, the Westminster Confession, the London Baptist Confession, the Heidelberg Catechism, the Westminster Larger Catechism, and the Westminster Shorter Catechism. Now, it does have introductions for each one written by Chad Van Dixhorn, so kind of explaining, you know, what each one is about. So we'll get to the back here and I'll show those to you. As someone who is Reformed, you know, that's right up my alley. Even if you're not Reformed, I think it's good to know the historic creeds and confessions that the early church had, just because it's church history. You don't have to be Reformed, but like I said, it's just good to see these. You know your church history. There's nothing wrong with that. So we get to the back here to Revelation, and there's the ending. You have a blank page, then you have your table of weights and measures and monetary units, which is nothing uncommon with the ESV. Then you have your concordance, and I'll kind of flip through it here because I want to show you how this works. Sorry, guys. All right, so typically that right there is going to be your Bible. But now, with this one, adding on the creeds and confessions, it does add a little bit more to it, but not a whole lot more. And this right here is your creeds and confessions. So as you can see, it adds a little bit more to it. So we'll open it up here. I like how they gave you the title page. It gives you the contents, and it gives you an introduction. And then you get right into your creeds here. It starts with the Apostles' Creed. And it tells you, you know, how it's known and all this. And it gives you the actual creed. Now, this is written in newer English. So like at my church, I go to a Presbyterian church, a PCA church. Ours has the older English, like it'll say the Holy Ghost. It, instead of saying the living and the dead, it says the quick and the dead. So, you know, just different things like that. But anyway, so it's got your different creeds here. And if it just had the creeds, it wouldn't be nowhere near as thick. But when you get into your confessions, like here's the Augsburg Confession, you know, that's where it gets into adding some thickness to it here. Especially when you get into like the catechisms and stuff. But anyway, because it's got both the larger and the shorter catechism of the Westminster. But anyway, we'll flip through it here. There's your Belgic Confession. There's the 39 Articles. There's your Canons of Dort. And I'm bypassing a lot of these here. Here's the London Baptist Confession. And we'll keep going here. Here's the Heidelberg Catechism. As you get towards the back here, it gets a little bit harder to grip the paper and turn it. There's your Westminster Larger. And then there is your Westminster Shorter. And once you get to the end of the catechisms there, then it goes right into your Crossway maps, which I'm not going to flip all the way through those. And then you have your end sheets again and everything, and then there's the back of the Bible. So I'm going to leave a link down below where you can purchase it. The retail price on this is $59.99. If you are a Crossway Plus member, which it's free to sign up, you get 30% off. And plus you can find this at other places, but I like buying from Crossway. That's just me personally. So if you are a Crossway Plus member and you get 30% off, then this Bible will be $41.99. So you can't beat that. But anyway, and then your Goatskin edition is $224.99 retail. And like I said, you get 30% off. I think it makes it like right around $158. And the difference is in your Goatskin, of course, is going to be, they say the ribbons are better. You're going to have your red under gold art gilding. You're going to have the gilt line. It'll have goatskin. It'll be edge lined. You'll have probably a calfskin liner, different things like that. So, it's the difference in price. But anyway, so this is the Creeds and Confessions. If you're Reformed and you don't have one of these, why not? If you aren't Reformed and you don't have one of these, again, why not? You should know your church history. But anyway, as always, my link tree will be down below where you can click on that and follow me on all the social media and everything. Also, the link to the Wrath and Grace app will be down below. Like I've told you guys before, that is something, or told you last week, that is something I believe in. I like the content those guys are putting out, and I highly recommend you following them. Also, the link to the Truth and Love Network and the Laborers Conference is down below. That's coming up next month at the end of April. Don't forget that I'll be there. I'll have a table set up, and I'll have Bibles with me that you can see. The conference is absolutely free. You just have to pay for your food and your lodging. And the good thing is they're going to have food trucks on site for a couple of days, so you can eat breakfast and lunch there at the conference. And you get to fellowship with people. But anyway, as always, leave me a like, comment, and subscribe if you hadn't already. I appreciate the interaction from you guys. Share the video, and as we get closer to 500, don't forget, once we hit 500, I got some giveaways I'm going to do. I may actually even give this Bible away if I get the Goatskin edition. We'll see, Anyway, don't forget, do all the things, the like, comment, and subscribe. I really, really do appreciate you guys and the interaction you give me. And pray for me. Things at my job have changed a little bit. I'm having to work 6 days a week. Usually I'm off on Thursdays, which is today, the day I'm recording this. But I had to work a partial day today. I worked about 5.5, 6 hours. But anyway, pray for me that things will change up there, that I won't have to be working that many days. But anyway, I'm still going to try to record, because if I work the same hours on Thursday, I can still get a video in, get it recorded and everything, and have it uploaded for Friday. But if you have any questions, drop them down below. And as always, grace and peace.